January 10, 2014. We are at the Youth Drop-In Center. We are here for a youth social night organized by co-op student Winston Assiniwe. This social night's theme is music, the universal art form. Tonight, Winston is hoping to get as many youth out as he can, be they avid musicians or not. Speaking with Winston tonight is Ellen Toulouse.
Here at the Youth Mentorship Center, this is Youth Social Night in Sagamok, leading off, I'd say the first Youth Social Night tonight is Winston Assiniwe. Winston, what do we have in store for us tonight?
Tonight we're doing a coffee house here at the Youth Center as a youth social night, and it's pretty much the first one since October in 2011? 2013. So the last youth social night we had here in Sagamok was in 2013, October of 2013, which was a pretty long time ago to not have youth social nights around here.
Wow. So a little bit of pressure, kicking it back up, you know, first one, 2014.
Yeah, for sure. But,
and what made you choose music to be the lead off tonight? Because you're inviting pretty much anybody who has any musical skill just to come out and just chill out and perform.
Like the whole idea of it was for it to be a mellow night and just have anybody come play, like, because youth, like, not everybody's an expert musician and not everybody can play and sing music, but people still play and they like to play in front of people and showcase their talent more or less. So that's what tonight is kind of all about, is like having the youth come out and show everybody that they play music and that there is music here in the reserve. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who comes up tonight and see what some people play.
It's definitely a little different than I'd say. Like, I don't really hear much about people who play acoustics. Like we're a big drummer community.
Yeah,
by far.
Exactly. And I was really hoping to have somebody out here actually tonight do a drum song, but we didn't really get a hold of anybody for it. So I don't know if we'll have anybody.
Okay. And what do you have lined up tonight? Because I know I heard you strumming there earlier, so I know you have some skills.
I can play, and I'm just starting to learn how to like sing a little bit. So I don't know. I can play like maybe 1 or 2 full songs, and then here and there it's just like riffs and stuff. Like still have to finish learning a ton of songs. Yeah, but I'm definitely still just starting to get into stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's no pressure to actually, just because you said you're just starting up, like you have actually, like, there's no pressure in you kind of like singing to an audience no matter how big.
Oh, there's always pressure singing in front of an audience, man. Like right now there's like what, 2 people here. Yeah, so it's nothing, but I'm sure like if there was an audience sitting here right now, I would be like, okay, yeah, this is kind of nerve-wracking. But I know even tonight, like if there's people here and I come up to play, like I'm still probably going to be pretty nervous, but I'm going to just go for it. Because, I don't know, that's just the best way to go for stuff like this, I guess, is just go for it. And that's why I said, like, it doesn't matter if you're an expert musician to come down and play tonight. Like I don't want people coming down here and being like, oh, you suck, like, you can't play, like, at all. Like, I want people to come down here and, like, be able to play whatever they want. And I was kind of hoping to have musical instruments to hand out so that people in the audience, so that they could all join in, so that everybody was taking part. But we didn't really get a chance to do that.
I would be comfortable if you were to provide me a cowbell.
A cowbell, yeah. We'll definitely have to look into getting one. Or even a triangle. But I really wanted to have shakers and tambourines for tonight at least.
That is about my musical skill level. That'd be greatly appreciated if I could just be in the back.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Everybody likes to be a part of everything, so yeah, that would be really, really great. And I'm sure we probably will be doing that sometime soon, is getting some musical instruments in here for everybody to come play. And we were actually hoping to start a music program down here sometime soon. Yeah.
Right. Is this any way connected to the, I know there's the Sagamok Young Warriors Councils talking about doing a music program of their own as well. Is this going to be working with them later?
Yeah, like I'm here for a co-op placement, right?
Okay.
That's why I'm down here. And so I was asking Conrad and Mackenzie, like, what the Youth Warrior Council, what their goals were for this year or whatever. And one of the things was music, and I was like super happy to hear that, man. I was like, yes. I was like, I'm definitely down for like bringing some music into the reserve. And I actually talked to one of my buddies from up north. His name's Nick Sherman, and he's kind of the guy who taught me a lot about writing music and playing music and stuff like that. He's an Aboriginal musician, and I was talking to him today, and he's seen what we were doing here today because I posted a picture, and he was like, I would really like to come down and play, man, like if you guys are alright with it and stuff like that.
So you guys heard it here. Future announcement, Nick Sherman in Sagamok.
Yeah, for sure, man, like for sure.
Now that we put him on the spot,
yeah,
you're coming here.
Well, I don't know. I was talking to him today, and he said he would be down for it. And I asked like if that would be a possibility, and they said absolutely. Like we need to have music down here, and
Very cool.
Yeah.
How has music been as an outlet for you? Have you been, I don't know, is it kind of like your zen place? I know everyone has like, some people play sports.
Absolutely, dude. Like playing guitar and music is like, it's like therapeutic for me. Like I have to play it, man. Like I have to play my guitar.
And how often a day? Like how much time do you put in the every day?
At least an hour.
At least an hour.
Yeah, at least an hour. And like if I don't play my guitar for a day, like I definitely feel it. Like I'm like something's off, and then I'll pick up my guitar and just back to normal. You know, it's like everything's okay again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it off at that, and hopefully tonight we'll see a lot more people coming in today, and we'll have the musical night that Winston is so very proud to put on tonight. So, see you guys later. Bye, P.
Amongst the attendees was Kevin Shaganosh, a longtime musician who imparted the following story about his origins as a guitarist.
He goes, well, come over to my basement tonight. He goes, me and the boys are jamming there. We got a band, but we don't have a singer. So I went over, and there it all started jamming with a live band, and I just got hooked right away. And then the bass player ended up quitting the band, so it's like, can you play bass? I said, well, I guess I'll start to learn. So I started learning how to play bass, and I did that for a good year. And then when I was 19, I went to Duluth, Minnesota for a concert. My favorite band, Metallica. In 1989, Duluth, Minnesota. Cult was the opening band. Yeah. So we watched the whole concert, and then we thought the concert was done, but I said, no way they could be done. They only played like an hour and a half, and half the arena cleared out. So I said, wow, look at that. There's space right in front of the stage. So I walked right up to the front of the stage, right where Kirk Hammett's stuff was. And then all of a sudden, they came back on for another 40 minutes. And I got to watch probably the greatest guitar player, like, give me a lesson. I just looked at his fingers, I watched everything he did, and I went home and I learned how to play guitar. It took me about a month. I just trapped myself in my room for like 6 hours a day, and but that's what if I ever meet Kirk Hammett, I'll say, thanks, man. Thanks for giving me that guitar lesson. You know, that's where it all started for me. You know? So yeah.
Well, I'm here to support the youth. This is something I've wanted to see and happen in this community, and I'm definitely going to support anything musically. It was an idea I had before, but I'm just so darn busy with a bunch of kids at home and all that and working. So, but I'm definitely going to support anything the youth do in this community, and I hope you all do too.
Can I, Conrad?
Just to enjoy the musical, our local musical talent that our youth are bringing, and support youth initiatives. For sure.
Winston is optimistic that the Youth Social Night will have more opportunity to take place in the coming months.